morning. Good morning. Try to get this started. All right, invited Justin as a speaker. See if that works. Start now. It is started. Yeah, I do. How's it going, man?
Going good. It's going really good. I just throwing some lines on charts and kind of getting an idea for the day.
Yeah, you had a great day yesterday. How did you see that downside? Did you have lines drawn as well?
I did.
That was awesome.
I did. I was watching the bear flag from the day before. That huge bear flag.
Oh, okay.
And I actually got in early. And I ended up swinging puts overnight.
Okay, right.
That flag was going to break overnight, and it kind of did, but it kind of didn't. And then when it dumped yesterday, it went. When it went, it went. I'm watching it again. I'm watching it again today. That 745. That 745 level.
Okay.
745.30, 745.40. When it loses that level, it easily is going to come down to 736
for meta.
Yes. Yep. Okay. That'd be my normal low a day for it. There loses 736. 723.30 would be my next target. Also Circle CRCL, watching for the loss of this 133.80. It kind of bear flagged yesterday. Bear flagging. That could easily dump into the mid 120s.
Okay.
Still.
CRCL?
Yep, CRCL.
I agree. We need Microsoft generally. I've been watching Microsoft, and when Microsoft has been flat or moving up, we've been pretty good. And so we don't have to move with Microsoft, but generally speaking, that's what I'm been watching for all summer long, really. That's our other speakers coming in. What's up, Chaz? How are you, man? Holly's here as well.
Hi, I'm waking up eating some yogurt.
So healthy.
I mean, I got to pick my battles, you know.
Yes, sir.
With some La Brea bakery bread. Hey, West Coast.
That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
The worst is let's try this place, and you're like, okay, and then they're like $7 to park, $4 to park, $8 to park, and you're just like, dude, I'm down to try places, but man,
yeah,
I'm gonna try a $5 bagel with $8 parking.
Yeah, and most bagels taste the same, even in New York. I mean, they're better in New York, but bodega bagels are pretty much the same as some of the best places that people say.
Okay.
I'm sure some New Yorkers are gonna get mad at me, but that's okay.
Yes, it is. That's probably always going to be the case.
I
New
was
Yorkers
gonna
mad.
say, it's always gonna be, and I respect it if I'm being honest.
I had a guy cut me off the other day in traffic. Like, he just, the Jersey Juke by chance?
No, what's that?
Okay, so the Jersey Juke is when you, like, there's a turning lane and it's completely open, and then the traffic going straight is completely forward.
Mm-hmm.
There's like, but you want to cut off traffic, so you pull the old "I'm going to turn right," and then when the light turns green, now I'm going to go straight. And you cut off all the traffic,
Yeah.
like you gun it.
Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah, it's a dick move.
I like
Huge
being
dick
the
move.
guy that blocks the merge lane. Like when construction's going down from like 2 to 1, I like to straddle those so no one can move to the left.
Oh yeah.
I love being that person.
Good morning,
You're like,
guys.
no. You're like, no, we're gonna zipper.
Yeah,
What's
no.
up?
Yeah, we're gonna do it right.
Burak, how's it going?
I'm the short in this market. Let me close my NQs. God damn, baby. It's too early to make money. Holy shit.
You
All
trading
right.
overnight, Burak?
Yeah, I just did the ES and just closed some of them out. I did short
Nice,
it.
man.
And it did weird shit in the middle, and I had to wake up and long it and short it. Weird shit. I usually don't
Do you,
sleep much.
do you only trade futures?
No. I just do it overnight
Oh,
when I'm
okay.
not working, so it helps me easier for me to trade. Daytime is getting harder right now.
Got you. My boy Holly here, he's been my futures guy for a while, so
Hell yeah.
a while now.
Love me some futures. Although I mainly stick to NQ like 90% of the time. I'll do ES, and then I just started charting IWM because of KT here. So maybe I'll look at that today too.
Oh yeah. That moves. The RTY on the futures charts.
Yeah, it's been looking like the last few days it's moved a little bit nicer than everything else. I mean, it's had its pullbacks as it does, but man, everything melted yesterday.
Oh yeah, dude. That was crazy.
I caught that short in the morning, or a good bit of that dip, and then I locked myself out of my account, and I was kind of mad that I did because I missed another probably 100 points at least by doing that. But whatever.
Yeah, I mean, the reality is most days that fat continuation doesn't happen, and then you bag hold and stuff. So,
Exactly, or you give
um,
back too many profits, getting chopped, trying to catch more, and it's just not worth it.
yeah, totally.
I just did not want to
Yeah,
do
and then
that.
you wait for, um, like, oh, we're gonna get a flush day, and then you just give back profits because it's so hard to predict when those happen. Now, if obviously yesterday was the start of a bigger move, we'll catch it today too.
Yeah,
So it's
exactly.
all good.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was nice to just like, I don't know, those days when you're done trading within an hour, it's nice to just like, oh, I have my day too.
Yeah.
There might be a reaction on TGT this morning.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw they beat top and bottom, and guidance was in line. I guess the CEO is the only big issue.
Target. Okay. Morning, Chaz. How are you, man?
I'm doing well, man. Sorry, I was going in and out of my apartment back to the clubhouse to get some coffee, but I'm back at the desk now, so should be good.
That's
Also
cool.
liking snow on the double upgrade. We're up 2.5% pre-market.
So you look for like a pullback there, or is it just like get in? If we get strong
Well, no,
candles
yeah,
out,
no,
but
I pull back towards like 196 would get me back in. We have a little volume shelf there, but I like the 200 calls. That's the ones I'm watching.
okay. For show.
Emma likes that ticker too. That's one of Emma's tickers.
Yeah, I'm typically in it once a week. It's one of my favorites.
Nice,
And
nice.
the movement on options is nuts.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, I just couldn't stand the spreads on snow here and there. But when you catch a move, though, shoot, that was a big mover.
We also got that Tesla news today. Not really a reaction pre-market, but on Musk stepping back from the political party nonsense and just going back to the
Oh,
company.
yeah. I think I saw that. I'm pretty sure I saw that yesterday. Yeah, but then there's a big move down when he said he was announcing the party. So it's like no reaction the other way. It's like, all right.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of like whenever they come out with fake the data numbers, and then we get the big move, and then the next month they revise the numbers, and we get no move.
Yeah. Well, Amma put out 331. It's like the bottom of this channel. I guess you could call it a flag, but a channel on Tesla. Safer is going to be like 340, 338 is my zone, that $2 zone. If we catch support out of the gate here and get a big buyer reaction, we are on Tesla sitting on the pre-market low from 2 days ago, yesterday's low, and the low from Friday. So there's a lot of support here, 328, let's call it, 327.
327.50. We've bounced off of that like 4 times in the last 3 days. That's the spot I have marked.
Yeah.
You don't want to make it simple. 325
Yeah.
holds. Just take long. 330 breaks.
325?
Yeah, 325 pull back and hold. So I'll take a call. About 330 shows a weakness. I take short. That's it. 331.33 is the resistance for me. So, but I'm not gonna look at Tesla today. I don't want Tesla a part of it
Good
because I
morning,
think it's gonna
everybody.
shake it. Good morning.
Who's
Amy.
that talking
What?
about Tesla? Chaz?
That was Burak and Chaz, but Burak was
Burak?
saying he doesn't like this range. I think.
Yeah,
I don't like the
it's
range
an ugly
necessarily.
range.
I don't like it.
Yeah,
Yeah, in the middle. I don't like it.
it's been that chop for a few days. If we
I
could
agree.
break and hold 330, maybe an upside trade to 338. And then if we lose yesterday's low, maybe a downside. But like 325 to 335 is not great. KT and I talked about that a lot the last few weeks. It's kind of a shit range.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's kind of like one of those when it breaks, the volume's crazy. You're getting the retest. Like yesterday, I got faked out. I got in 338. It got like 20%. It was only $2. There's a lot of volatility, big candles, and then we lost to 338 right away. We perked over 340, so it's like no real hold there. And when you get that daily, that daily like orb where you're just like dip, rip, or rip, come back down, whatever. That's not what you want. You want it to get that one day where it's like we are bullish, we are above those levels. After 90 minutes, you're holding it. Tesla held it till about almost an hour. So you need more than that, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure we were in that exact same trade because I took some calls around 338, and then I was up about 25% on the peak over 340, then immediately came back down and stopped.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think I took a short because when it made that high a day, and then like maybe two or three 5-minute candles later, it made a slightly higher high a day, and then it wicked. I was like, is that? I think that was the high day, and then I shorted. I was like, nope, that's it. It was a clean short.
Let me look at snow on my chart. I would love to be on board with that play. You said 2 upgrades overnight?
Yeah, it was Bank of America and then one other one. I forget. I have it posted in my room, but and then also I'm liking CRM. We already traded it once this week, but CRM has had some relative strength this whole week as tech is weak.
I actually have
Okay.
some CRM from last week. I agree with that one as well. Fantastic setup over there.
Yeah.
Like shit.
Arsenic, your phone's not working. Your mic isn't working.
Can you hear me now?
No. Can't hear you at all. It's just like very choppy. Justin, you watching Meta? Your baby?
Yeah, I'm watching it.
Okay, let me bring it up. I want to watch it with you.
So Amma PLTR still melting.
Oh, what a dump that was. It was
Yeah,
beautiful.
it's 151 right now.
Yeah, Meta is even lower here. Kind of double bottom in pre-market. 745, 60. And then is PLTR going to continue to bleed? Whoa, PLTR 151.30 PLTR.
It was green this morning. It was just trying to make a little bounce this morning. I don't know if it's going to do so. It's at the verge of
I have
oversold.
146.52. I'm still short on Palantir, so
Are you guys able to
146.52
hear
is
me
my
now?
target.
Yes, Arsenic.
Okay,
146.72.
146.52.
Okay, that's a lot of room down. A little bit of a wick on PLTR here in the open. If we don't get over 157, though, it's going to be really bad on that one.
All right, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. 1 second, guys.
Trying to mute Arsenic because there's so much background noise and it just took you to his page. Was it him? I don't know who it is. Whatever.
Is it me? Let me unmute.
No, I don't know who it was.
Tesla coming back here pre-market, almost back to green.
Yeah, I have 328.79 as my level there. It's definitely getting over into this open. I think we were gonna open 2 seconds, right? Or we're open now. And then Amy said 331.
And we're off.
Okay, Tesla 330. Let's see. As we said, a lot of things sitting on support after yesterday's flush. So see how this settles here.
So we're watching this Tesla 330. I've got calls queued. FYI. Discord. My Wi-Fi
Guys,
hasn't reset since last night.
guys, I took short on SPY, which I mean I do ES, not SPY. I'm looking for 641725 retest. If she breaks below, I'll just keep it short.
I did Phil.
Your Tesla
Even though
long.
I wanted to see a dip first, but we technically hit my trigger for my watch today, so I kind of have to fill it almost.
Right.
Ooh, nice first candle though. Let's go.
Yep, 331. There we go.
Tesla just hit my line 33133. If it breaks above close, I'll follow you all. If not, I will take a reversal. Sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah.
I did hit about a 20% peak on that. I did not sell any. Probably should have took the sell. And I really wanted to see a dip first, but we had the candle close above what I wrote as my entry earlier this morning. So
CRM looking good for me over here. I'm looking at the 250s. SPY right at yesterday's low here. And then we got 637.20 is the overnight low.
NVIDIA is right at that open for pre-market 174 area. Pretty weak there. IWM under 22665. I'm leaning bearish. That's a big level that I need.
Yeah, I flipped a short on that Tesla rejection on 3373.
Guys, SPY short hit the target, which is ES 641725. I'm going to close capital, and below that, I'll run the free babies. You're going to look for that 6400 today.
SPY just breaking yesterday's low.
It's going to take a lot for me to long today.
it's going to take a lot for me to short because we were red pre-market after a drill yesterday. I'm kind of sitting opposite here. Got to be honest, guys.
Tesla breakthrough 32750. Short will be keeping.
Disney just triggered for me. Not in yet. I need to hold this 117 area like the first half hour of the day here. It's in a daily flag for Disney. Been watching it for a few days now.
But I'm not necessarily a bull on the SPY until we can break and hold 640.25. We got to get back over that area before I'm really looking to play ball. But I think that we get some meaningful bounces across the board on this.
Yeah,
I could
for
be
sure.
wrong. Think doesn't mean I'm taking positions, guys. Remember that. That's just us speculating overall.
Yeah, right now I need that 639.81 to be long on SPY. It's $1 away.
Back to break even on that Tesla here. I'm cutting half because that brought me down about 18%.
PLTR is getting a green open here, little dip rip.
Yeah, my Tesla short got stopped.
Mm-hmm.
IWM is green. Microsoft is floundering there below the pre-market low.
10%, 20 cents a contract here on Tesla.
Yeah, I didn't like that opening candle, but it's all about clearing the wicks now. If you go to the 2 minute, it's a little easier to see the structure there. Need that 330 on the 2 minute. We're right at the 330 needing, and then of course we mentioned the 331. A little bit of a coil here, little triangle in Tesla in the 2 minute.
Yeah, I
It's
cleared
only
out
a
most
few
of my
candles.
position just because I didn't love. See, we had that candle close above 330, so I took the entry, even though I really kind of want to see the dip first, which we did end up getting. But now at this point, if you're not in Tesla, we want to see that break in that hold of 331, in my opinion. Please be careful here. We want to prove we can break that 331.37 breakout. If you are in from initial entry, clearing out at break even is a win because we were down 18% and it was a shit entry. So that's where I'm at with it, but I'm still watching it. That bounce was a gift. But Tesla is the first stock flipping green of all the mega caps. It's trying to flip green. So it is the bullish outlier, quote unquote, even though it's red.
Yeah, if we get going, that one's gonna be good.
Should be. Unless it flips. But Tesla's definitely where I'm looking first for calls. And IWM's flipping green right now, guys. I'm going to jinx myself saying this, Casey. My Wi-Fi has not reset since like 4 p.m. yesterday.
That rural Wi-Fi hits different.
They're coming tomorrow. So I threatened to leave the company like 6 times since yesterday. So we're having fun. And I slept about 20 minutes last night. So we're a little slap happy. We got a couple big walls on Tesla here. One just got pulled. Let me see what we got going on. We had a 6K wall just get pulled. So that stopped the uptrend. They pulled it as soon as it flipped red, as soon as it stopped the push. Wait and see. I don't hate what Tesla's doing here. As far as like a safer confirmation trigger, nah, wait a few minutes.
NQ's holding this level at 23,369. 30 seconds, see if it can fail it here. Rejecting pretty hard off VWAP. A lot of room below this level, but we need confirmation.
SPY right back to yesterday's lows here. And CRM just flipped green.
All right, so we're hammering out a little bit of a zone here for our IWM guys. 225.70 to 226.40. I'm not interested in anything at all. Stay out of the chop. And this zone will probably widen at the close of the first 30 minutes. It's just, first 10 minutes or so. I'm watching this. If we clear out this low at 225.70 and IWM with a retest, we could get a little liquidity move off that. But we're just patience pays, baby. We're obviously chopping. Bulls nor bears are really looking to take the reins on those stocks so far. That could change. Same thing on SPY. We haven't cleared those lows yet. Though on the 1 minute, those 5 top wicks in a row is ugly. It's like you are not getting above VWAP. So we could get a little flash dump here if we clear off this low and retest it.
If you guys want to draw a line on your ES chart, we are at the target right now that I mentioned, 641725. Below here, she's definitely going 6412.
There's the trigger for the SPY puts. We got the candle close dip below, and then the second candle. Moving fast though, guys.
Yeah, NQ broken retest that level I was talking about.
Same exact thing on the Qs here.
I'm staying Tesla short still. 327.50 coming again. Break below. This will be probably easy 2x to 323.
Diving, Chaz. Crowd is trying to flag up. Crowd's trying to hold the 9 EMA. PLTR rejected.
And you hear a lot of things from a lot of different trading styles here. For me, I'm still in this zone. Until we break this zone, I can't go bearish. You got that
Disney.
low. Oh, go ahead.
I still like Disney. Strong open.
Yeah, Microsoft strong here. Little hammer.
Finally, wow. It's getting smoked.
Yeah, the 50-minute hammer looks crazy.
There's SPY again. Let's see if we get that heavy rejection right at VWAP on the minute chart, which I love to use because of volume candles. We literally had 3 inverted hammers in a row, which is super ugly. We got break and hold 639.10. That's step 1, and then go from there. If we get the heavy door slam here and we get a secondary candle close below that 638.15, we should have a little flash dump down to 637.80 or so.
Yeah, Tesla with the pop drop probably test pre-market lows.
That's kind of what I'm looking at too, KT. 327 flat. And then I would play it down to 324.95, but not till then. I need that confirmation.
Yeah, Microsoft's getting a little green there by a few cents.
Tesla 327.50 retest is here. Below that, be flushing.
I'm short meta. Been short meta for a minute. And
I
also
actually
short
like that.
and actually short circle CRCL for the loss of looking for the loss of 132. And it should just crash on down.
Celsius ripping again today. Absolutely insanity. Ooh, what a moneymaker.
Another one on my list that's only on my list this time of year is DraftKings. I always look to hold something longer just as the NFL season starts, and it's green on my list today.
Nice. Yeah, that's a nice one. So we used to do swings on that all the time. Swings paid really well on that.
There's your Tesla short. Boom. If you guys are in that Tesla short, I would take profits. I'm sure he's going to say the same thing right now, but that was quite the candle to take profits on. That was our candle open below that pre-market low, and it just
There you
stood
go.
out.
120%. So I am gonna start unloading capital. Just letting go know I have 25 for these contracts. So I'm gonna start unloading. Enjoy it. And I have to step away. Love you all. I hope you all enjoy it.
Thanks for coming by, man.
Yeah, thanks, Burak.
Always. Love you all.
Yes, sir. Love you guys. Yeah, I love you, man. Thanks for being here. Come on, Disney.
I've been short NQ since that 23.369 area. Rejected view up and then a perfect break and retest on the third 5-minute candle of the day. We're at about 70 points on that move right now. 65 points. I've already cut a few because I look for 50-point moves with a 15-point stop. So I've already trimmed down to 2 contracts.
Don't want to interrupt, but if you're in the SPY puts, heavily trim it here.
PLTR new low a day.
That's 70 cents to $1 for about almost 50% to the penny.
I mean, dream target here for NQ 23.169, which is still over 100 points away. Again, that's runner type stuff. I wouldn't expect to hold full that whole move. As cool as that would be.
Look at that. Look at that CRCL. Look at that dump. Look at that shit. It's just
SPY tagging our 161 on a 5-minute opening range fib on that low right there.
I mean, nothing now. I closed all SPY puts.
Yeah, that's CRCL dumped.
We're like
CRCL popped to Thursday, August 14th low, that swing low, and rejected it. See if Disney can keep pushing here. Burak's short worked if he stayed in on SPY. HalliB's short worked.
I just trimmed off.
Trim CRCL?
Yeah, I'm down to 2 CRCLs, and I just trimmed off 2 more metas. I took meta from 725 to 980 or something like that. I've got 3 left.
I kind of hated that SPY put entry because we went red. When we got the trigger there, it was right around 75 cents a contract. It went all the way up to 60 cents a contract before it dumped out.
PLTR breaking 150. PLTR breaking 150.
But I'll take it. Best entry would have been open at the 8:45 candle, 9:45 Eastern. because we opened at the open of the 8:42 Eastern candle. And we immediately got a push-up candle that easily could have stopped me and everybody else out. And then we got the dump, secondary dump following that, which is literally the liquidity sweep we look for in those scalps.
Verizon is launching off of the volume shelf. Verizon off the volume shelf.
I watched that 636.90. 636.90 on SPY. That would be my next level.
I'm all out of my SPY puts.
Well, PLTR, the longer it stays under 150, that's rough for it. SPY, holy moly. You should be 100% on those puts.
Here's 50% on Meta.
I closed at like 54%, but yeah, probably is about 100% here on whether it was the ones I took or Burak. I'm okay with closing them though because,
yeah, the sell-off is gnarly.
For sure.
This NQ trade's up about 110 points right now, still holding 2. Gonna cut another one here. And hey, maybe we do get 23,169.
Verizon as well. Our Verizon call swings, guys. I'm down to 2 runners on that. Our January Verizon's about 120% here. It's been ripping. Those are about 10 days old.
NQ under yesterday's low. Yep. I can't even scroll to the next level.
Yeah,
okay, there we go.
NQ opened right under yesterday's low, but there was a level at 23,369 that I was waiting for it to close under. That's what I got the break and retest on, because too many times I've seen it open below previous day and then bounce off that level right below it. So if the level is within, if the level's close enough, I just wait for that other level to fail or react, or go the other way. I mean, as cool as it would be to catch the extra, 56 points that was, yeah. I mean, it's all good.
I'm with you.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, hey, you guys.
ERockTrades.
I just got to interrupt here for just a second. Anybody in Discord, go look at the picture. I've officially hit the $10,000 mark from $100 on June 11th. Today, I am $10,000.
Amazing.
Dude. I'm speechless, man. That's insane. Holy crap. 10K from $100 on June 11th. That's some skills, dude. That is some skills.
I told you guys Meta was going to dump today. Look at that fucker fall. Look at it fall. It is still falling.
Yep. SPY under my support that I said had to hold from July 31st, the high day.
Guys, I'm looking for a short-term bounce here, but from 637 down to 634 is pretty much a straight highway on SPY.
Selling one of my circle puts here.
Justin's on a roll, baby.
I'll let one ride. I'm up $2,200 on the day. $2,200.
Yeah.
I had $3,200 yesterday and $2,200 today. That's $5,000 so far this week.
And you gutted your account. You pulled out all that money for, I think you said, a wedding. And,
no, I did. No, I didn't.
Oh, I thought you said you pulled out money for
I just
daughter's wedding.
I did pull a little bit out, but not like a whole bunch.
Oh,
to pay for a couple of things, but not a bunch. But yeah, I actually a couple weeks ago, I actually lost $3,000. So I had my count 2 weeks ago. I was at $3,100 in this account. Today I'm at $10,300. $10,400 as of right now.
Beautiful. And also
and that is still falling. Circle is still falling. I handed you guys these on a silver platter. I called this right this morning.
NQ Dream Target just hit 23,169.
Holy shit, look at SPY.
It's all cascading.
Yeah, everything's falling.
Yep.
I mean, here's the thing. So, all right. So, what's next? You know, we're down about a 0.6% here on SPY, 4.3 points. I personally will not touch puts in this area, a new position, only, you know, continuation trading, and we see what happens from here. It's clearing moves. Once we get any sort of bounce, for me personally, I'll be putting some fibs on, watching it. That was heavy volume selling on the SPY too. If you pop on the minute chart, look at the increase of volume, where our peak volume candle was actually higher than open candle. While it's not necessarily an exhaustion reversal volume, it's definitely a holy shit, you're stupid if you open a short right there. So for me, at least, I wasn't going to open shorts in the last 2 minutes. So we're just, I'm waiting to see what happens from here personally. And yeah, because we can easily get 1-2% red. Is once when we're at these all-time highs, positions, once they start to see the heavy red like this, it triggers selling and more selling and more selling and more selling. That's why it's stair-step elevator down.
Hood is
conscious of that.
day 2, like everything else, but Hood might break 100. It is bouncing there. It broke, actually, it went to 99.32. Big psych level, obviously. Justin mentioned Meta. We are seeing some bounces, though.
I'm out of Meta here. I just sold my last one. I still
TLTR.
have one circle. I think this is going to come down to the 125 area. I really do. I don't see a big bounce on this till we get down into the mid 120s.
Yeah, for sure.
So
there's really no reason to long here. I mean, you have your levels, but like Amazon right now, I need above 224. SPY would need 637. Just looking at the 65-minute chart.
I don't like now we wait and we go, damn, I should have held my swings because I should have held those SPY puts because I'd be up 300%. We think that, but we don't take more. I cut those SPY puts at 45% expecting a bounce and it dumped at 200%. That's okay though. You know, we'll wait for the next one. Whole market's selling off, so. Well, it's not a whole market. I take that back. Silicals is not. Consumer goods is not. Discretionary is not. Well, they weren't. Maybe they are now. We had Walmart green, Verizon green, McDonald's green, Coke green. Typical bear market green stocks. Take note of that, guys. Are they reds yet? No. Walmart 7.3%. McDonald's, Disney, silver, energy, oil, cigarettes, and fast food, green. Well, you know, those are bear stocks. So just be aware of that. So for me, like the liquidity move, I'd want to see us take out 634.60 and then pop back up, ideally. But aside from that, I got nothing for you. And you kind of sense it, hence no new swings this week. It's Wednesday, and I only opened that snap as like a F lotto, so.
I'm out of everything right here, guys. I'm not giving any more back. I'm over 10 grand. I'm up 2 grand on the day.
Beautiful. Nice job, Justin.
Yes, sir.
I don't need to
all of you
more today.
out traded my ass off today. Nice.
I'm still holding my runner like a
I can just sit here
DJ.
and take all your trades. I'm all good. Just chilling. I'll just count my Verizon and Celsius runners.
Yeah, it might be a day to trim some NVIDIA out of my long-term account. I don't day trade individual names, but I've been trimming my NVIDIA position over the last, couple of months here.
I agree with that. I closed my entire Palantir a little while ago.
Oh, really?
I closed half my hood shares at about like 400%. We were in sub 10. And then I have like a couple contracts left for 2026. I heavily trimmed all that though.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, these are NVIDIA shares I bought in 2020. So they weren't like a day trade or anything like that, but just it has grown to a good sized position in my long-term account. And I'd be remiss if I didn't. I sold a chunk at 180 yesterday, and I've just seen NVIDIA do things. I still believe in the company very much so for the long term, but it'd just be painful to see it go down, and I didn't take profit at $180. And those were, $6 shares, split adjusted.
Yeah, that's insane. And I agree with you.
It's like a 2,000%, something like 2,200 up. But again, 5-year hold, not anything I did recently. I think day trading has prevented me from making dumb moves in my long-term account because I get that. I can scratch that itch of, buying and selling individually with trading, and then I don't touch my long-term accounts.
Yeah.
Then you get better at seeing buying opportunities because you see where, you get better at reading charts,
Yeah, totally.
AT Disney retesting this bullish right angle wedge. Really, really like it. It did the impulsive pop. Now we're back at that bull bear flip zone. If we could get like a 15-minute candle open close above 117, I like swings.
Yeah.
On Disney. It's back dipped in now. So now I'm gonna wait for 117.
Yeah.
And I want at least like a 15-minute, if not an hourly candle close above that 117. I put the chart in the chat too. Very nice setup.
Yeah, and I was saying watch it after 7 a.m. if we hold 117. So we'll see if it can get this 20 cents here.
Yep. I like that.
Looks like an Amy setup, an Amy chart.
It's perfect. I put it in the Discord. It is. Yeah. That right angle triangle is perfection. It did the impulsive break. That was a perfect thing to scalp trade this morning on that break. And now it's retesting it right now. This 117 is what we're looking at. Definitely a bullish setup if we could hold 117.
Yeah. So I'm watching it right here on this candle. If you can get a full body candle, it's not bad here. See how we
and kind of like, and kind of like what KT and I were just talking about with this SPY bounce. When we said we would not take entry here, like this is where we're going to wait and see what happens next, is exactly how it's playing out. And this candle is actually right on the 25% retracement right now. I will pop the chart in the Discord for all the Discord followers. If you're on X, sorry, you can't see it. No, I'm just kidding. But this candle right here is breaking 25% retrace from a high to a low sell-off this morning. Very important level here to determine whether we want continuation or just a little dead cat bounce.
Yeah.
And the VWAP is sitting right at the 50% retrace, and it's almost acting like it wants to curl back up. So we know what we're watching when we combined all that to see if it's a trap or an actual reversal. There's the chat. There's the chart, guys. Or if we get a door slam right here, puts again, but we're right at 25% retracement, everybody. Sorry, this is your stream. I'm like talking too much. Go ahead, everybody. There's like 8 other people in here to talk.
No, it's.
Oh, you're fine. I'm just holding stuff. I'm holding a runner, so I got nothing to say.
everybody's stream.
I mean, we're
It's
holding
not.
this level, so
Yeah,
ooh,
these curls. Yeah, I mean Tesla just ran its whole ATR, so you got to see. Do you get a full dump under like 318, or we get a retrace on that? Amazon, I was watching that 224 area. We just perked up. We're right there. Amy just posted her SPY chart. Does that curl up or become a rising wedge bear flag? But we've already trimmed the shorts, like I'm sure everybody else has too. So the market's digest.
I just want to say one thing. KT, when did I say we might experience some pain in the market? End of quarter 2 into quarter 3?
Yep.
I've been saying that since February. So that's where we're at right now. We'll see. We don't know. This is one red day, guys. We're not loading the boat on puts, but it's easy to say all the tweets today that are going to say, yeah, we're pull back. Yeah, here we go. Like, yeah, you say it after the fact, after we pull back for 3 days. So,
oh yeah,
come on.
We're due
That's
for
how
a
it always
pullback.
goes.
I'm like, we're due for a pullback after yesterday. It's like,
Yep. And there's that perfect door slam. I didn't take it, but if you were to take that 25% rejection puts, you can see 2 candles ago, we had the candle open below that 25% retrace, and we'd take that. We know what our target would be, which is we just hit it pretty much within 5 cents of that double bottom. This today, anyone who has been learning my fibs method, this is the perfect chart to play fibs today, guys, with the clean action. Okay. So if there's ever a day you're going to kind of test yourself with the fibs, this is the day. That is perfect. And perfect. It's not happenstance that we rejected exactly at 25% retrace. Here's the chart again in the chat. That's not just like, oh, it happened to be. No, that's how fibs work.
PLTR, new lows. Looks like ERockTrades is looking at UPS longs over 88. We're at 88.36 now.
Oh shit, is it time for UPS swing?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Let me look.
It's kind of getting to yesterday's high area.
Ooh. There it is. Oh, I might have to take something here because we are above that 88.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is me high risk though, guys, because of the red market. I'm gonna take some. This is, of course, ERockTrades got my hands on this, but we already knew our entry was going to be the break and hold of 88.
Yeah, I was having some mic issues, but as DraftKings went down red, and right when it got the red-green flip, I went long some weekly 45 50s, and they just almost tagged in the money, I think within like 3 cents. But I'm in a few of those for the week.
Nice.
DKNG.
Yeah, you mentioned that one. SPY's hitting I have 33443. We bounced there on August 11th. That Monday was the low, and then we launched. So this is a big spot.
Yep.
CRM's teetering here on just red-green back and forth battle.
So right here, we cleared those lows on the SPY. We popped back above it. And now we're back below that previous low a day.
Yeah.
You guys should know exactly how we could play this, what confirmations look for, and everything else. I'm buying UPS, so I'm not going to call it out. But everybody in the Discord should know exactly what to watch.
PLTR is getting smoked again. So charts are, I think Rebel John posted it. Who posted that? Mag posted it. And SPY is getting that level, 634.
Guys, I'm not going to toot my own horn, but I'm just going to say, in Discord, I've been saying for days now, 637 to 634 is a straight highway.
Yep. 634,
we flow through these levels within like an hour or two. We flow straight through it every single time this far.
And for everybody that says highway, that's another beautiful term you learn in the Discord. I'm sure KT's got some 30-day free trials to hand out.
Straight from AmmaJamma herself.
Yeah, if this, we got a lot of different honeycomb only language. Some not so nice. I'm just kidding.
So Disney never triggered that 117 on the pullback.
So we wait.
So we wait. UPS looking for that to hold that 88 spot. NVIDIA new low. PLTRs, day 2 of that flush. Not gonna.
Yeah,
It's kind of like
we've got literally consumer goods green. This is bear market behavior. And by the way, for anyone that did take that liquidity grab trade, you would have taken entry the second it popped back below it. So you would be up about 38% at the wick of that candle in 2 minutes, taking the liquidity scalp. I did not take it, but you guys know exactly what I'm talking about with that. And it looks like it wants to keep maybe dumping. We'll see. But trim at least half there because that is a scalp type trade.
I'm still holding one runner from that 23,369 entry. Yeah, because this does not look good. I mean, I'm trailing my stop. If we see a trend change now in the 5 minute, I'll get stopped out. But that's still 50 points away from where we're at now. And side note, KT, I had 2 students text me this morning. They had their first $1,000 days. So that's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
pretty sweet.
Awesome. Yeah.
It's nice when, I remember I learned from Jake Ricci, aka ARSENIC, if anyone knows them. And one of the best feelings as a trader is when you start taking the same trades without looking at what he's doing. And so it's nice to see my people doing that now.
Yes, sir.
Also, if you're in New York, go see Jake on August 23rd. He's doing a meetup in New York City, August 23rd, where he just throws a big party and wants to meet people. Great person. So if you're in New York, go check him out.
Nice, dude. I think he lives there now.
Yeah, he does. Lower East Side. I heavily influenced his decision to do that.
Tesla is touching that 318.19. I said under 32879 we would get 318.19. Pretty much exactly what happened there. PLTR still zero strength. A lot of sell pressure. If you don't get 160 here, from 146. PLTR cons are expensive? Really?
The volatility kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
It's had insane volatility. We talked about that yesterday with SPY, how cheap those SPY contracts were the first 15 minutes. They were, 38 cents right outside the money. And now today they're at $1.22 because we had volatility. There you go. 200% higher price point for SPY contracts right now than 24 hours ago for 0 DTEs.
Yeah.
One out of the money.
That IV, man, that gets wild. Yeah, right now, so we're at 634.50 on SPY. The 635s are 127. The 636s are 83. I think yesterday at open, or not open, but when it was lower, it was the opposite. Like one strikeout was basically $100 off.
Yeah, it was like 40. It was like 40 cents a contract or something, right outside of 40 to 60, something like that. It was a little more. I don't remember. It was definitely more though.
Yeah, Q
So
on the zone. They just posted a chart in Maine. What's up on SPY?
I was gonna say, just pull your fibs, reset your fibs.
Yeah.
You okay down there, Prinny?
Yep, I have 635.60. Right, we hammered down and then rejected this next leg down. So you got to take out those legs to the upside. So you draw a line there, right? You could do 5 minute chart, 15 doesn't matter. It was there 5, 10, 15, almost 20 minutes. I guess that first candle was a drop, so let's call it 15. And then, needs to take out the legs down if you're going to go long. So, and I know Chaz has a whole.
DraftKings going in the money here, 45, 50s in the money for Friday.
Nice.
Chaz has a sweet newsletter with spot stuff. So check out his stuff. Yeah, DraftKings high or low above yesterday's opening print. If we clear out that upper foot.
Some here at 40% range.
Nice.
But yeah, my target on it is 46.60, so we got another dollar higher. And I have their Friday expiration, obviously.
Okay. IWM is under my 22469. Looks like a little lowercase h, but it has to clear or it's going to do what it did yesterday. So watch 22469, really 225. Last place it rejected.
Look at the falling wedge on XOM daily, KT.
Okay.
That is clean.
Today it's flagging up. Let me go to the daily.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. In early April, it made that bottom, which kind of gave us the triangle we're making now. That's nice.
Yeah, it's a pretty clean flag. And if you draw from the low of 95.75 to that high of 115 on your fibs, we're kind of bouncing. We like that little 5-day stretch last week. We bounced right in the golden pocket as well. 0.5618. I'll put this in the chat. This is a pretty clean flag, though. Very bullish couple days. I wouldn't necessarily take entry here, but this could be setting up for a nice breakout. However, with oil, it's hard to really do pattern type trading because so much of it's catalyst based, to be honest.
Right.
But that's a very clean flag, falling wedge. I popped it in the chat too, guys, and that's a nice little 618 bounce as well. So just something to keep an eye on, especially as the market gets a little heavy.
I gotta step out for a bit, guys. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Let me look at this. Look at the trend daily. I'm sure that Sherbang already has charted this somewhere because he's already charted everything in history. We're kind of going right off the trend here on the SPY.
LTR smoked. I know those contracts are expensive, but Tesla under my 318.19. IWM new low a day. I don't know that we flush all day like yesterday, but so far we're continuing that.
You want to know what's crazy? This is what's crazy. If I pull up my monthly SPY chart, I know KT will remember this. They probably even need to pull up the quarterly SPY chart. You OGs will remember these trend lines I drew. That's right where we hit our head. I'm talking like since the history beginning of the SPY. I've got a couple trend channels that we've really kind of watched. But this yellow, if I put it on the weekly or the monthly, I'll put it in the chat. Look at this on the weekly. Right where we hit our head. Copy. And I've been posting these for probably 18 months or so and saying like the SPY's right where it should be. It's not overbought. But anyway, on the daily, what I noticed was this, but I'm sure Shebang already posted this. Look at this. This is where we could get a possible bounce. There we go. If you draw a line across the last 4 dip lows, this is where we would bounce. Popped it in the chart right there.
Yeah, nice.
we could hit a little bit of support here. And that top line is literally on the 3-month chart. It goes back years and years and years. And that's exactly where we hit our head. It's crazy. I've had those locked on my charts for 2 years.
So far, IWM is sweeping that low and curling. Q's and SPY as well. But you have to take out, like I said, the last rejection spot, or else it's just a pop to short.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, things you'd be looking at for discount to add shares, I totally get it.
Ash, technically we already filled that gap because it was a gap down and we filled it to the upside. Like, it's still a liquidity zone, but we filled the gap because it definitely could be it's probably a low volume liquidity, so we can move through there quick, but the gap's filled. Once a gap fills either direction at least once, it's filled, and then it becomes kind of a liquidity zone. We play it as a liquidity play more than a gap play. In my trading style. I'm not saying I'm right. So yeah, like this would be where we bounce on the SPY on a longer term chart. And if I pop on the 4-hour, let's see here. I mean, a reclaim of 634.60. We're already above that. Okay. So we cleared out the low on the 4-hour. We cleared out the last pivot. The last pivot point was the 4-hour low on August 11th. We cleared that. So, like, if we're playing liquidity like we do on the 1 minute, but put it on the 4 minute, we're going to come back, pop up above that. And we're either going to get buyers coming in strong, and we're going to come up and test maybe 638, not necessarily today, or we're going to dump harder and we're going to lose this trend line that we bounced off of 3 times. Also, this is a head and shoulders pattern on that trend line. Head and shoulders do not have to be, they just have to have a straight neckline. Yeah, and that neckline's perfect. Look at that head and shoulders on the daily, guys. I posted it at 9:19 in the Discord. Yeah, it's the same concept. It's like a liquidity draw more than a gap, Ash. That's all. Same exact concept, though. X is a magnet. All the things. Let me see. 38. Yes. You drew that perfectly. What time frame is that? Was it the 4-hour? 4-hour? Are we hitting that same kind of level on SPY? I don't think so.
Yeah, or Tesla off my blue line. You need continuation. You need 320. You need white soldiers, all that.
Oh, goodness gracious. Now look at this on the SPY, guys. Thank you for posting that. Who was it that posted that? Ali, because now look on SPY, we're right at 50% retrace too. So we're bouncing off the trend line, that yellow bottom trend line.
Yeah.
With 4 touch points. And that's the 50% retrace almost to the penny on a 4-hour time frame from our clear pivot point. Interesting. And we cleared out those lows from our previous, within the range pivot of about 434.60. Okay. If we don't bounce here, we're in for hurting. We're coming down to 630. Put it that way.
Right.
We have to bounce here. This is where the charts tell us we should bounce. We have to wait and see what happens, though. But you've got this massive, massive head and shoulders. A little spooky. Gotta be honest. That's a massive head and shoulders pattern, guys. And just in case you don't see that, let me draw it.
There we go. Put it on my chart.
Here.
Bounce or get bounced. Exactly.
Here's the head and shoulder. I'm actually going to do a little type up of SPY with all those charts because the SPY is behaving technically perfect right now. Honestly. So watch out for head and shoulders, 50% retrace on the 4-hour. And then our trend line bounce, which is actually the head and shoulders as well. I've posted all the charts in the channel. And then if you go further up at 918, that is long term. That's literally on the monthly chart. We hit our head where we should hit our head.
And I got that 634.43 from July 24th. The end of day candle, pretty much low a day. And then July 29th, low a day. And August 11th. We opened above it on August 8th. We stayed above it, but this is where we dipped. 634.43. We're bouncing today on the 65-minute chart with candle body. So horizontally, it lines up with the sloped trend line and the fibs. So we have a lot of charters pointing to this area. I'll put that up as well.
I had 633.50 as a bounce, as kind of a bottom, is what I thought would be a bottom or a short-term bounce area anyway on the SPY. A loss of that, we come down to 630, 629.30 area, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And it's very possible we come down and test that area.
I'm posting copies of these charts. Don't mind it, guys. Yes, I already posted them. I'm making clean ones for a post I'm going to write on X and for all you guys about what's next for the SPY or what to watch for. Because this is a pretty clean area.
So I just posted my SPY chart in Maine. I'm watching the 4-hour here just to see if we hold this kind of last stop point zone that I have drawn. If we lose that, I could see a little lower, in this kind of 631.50 to 633 area. But yeah, I think we could get a little bit lower and then bounce, but I'm kind of in agreement with everybody that I don't think there's too much more downside because then it could get too ugly.
Yeah. Yeah, Microsoft's still falling. As I said, I need that one to start to get some green. 1, 2, 3, 6 days in a row. There is a doji in there. If you take away the last green day, though, we have 2 green days in August on Microsoft. So it's been a rough month for that. And SPY was going up on other sectors and just caught out. Basically, Microsoft front ran it. IWM rejected 22469, my blue line. So the spot I said we have to take out on these has not been taken out. SPY 63554, not even close to being tested. We rejected 635 right now. If we lose 6443, it's going to be rough. my buddies over at QuantView. They're the ones that run the Discord bot we have that shares charts and triggers, and it's really cool. It's very, very helpful to both new and seasoned traders. Thank them for sponsoring our space, and I just put in the Jumbotron of the space code SPACES. If you want to check them out, 30 days. If you want to sign up and cancel, great. But if you, like some of our members, throw it on crypto charts and all kinds of charts, they use it all the time. It's just kind of up to you. But if you go in the Discord, SPY is a free bot channel. So that channel is always free, and you can check out what the bot does. And like I said, if you think, hey, I want to apply this to other things, that's a month for you to look at that and figure out. If you're not into that, then all good. Just use the Discord bot, I guess. Slowing down here. This is why we take profits too. You don't have to chop through the barcode here. Yeah, lots of bear flags. Yep. Amy, I think that's your dogs. Sounds like they're scratching foil.
It's not me. I hear it too.
Huh, okay.
100% not me. Is it going? Tell me if it goes away. I'll mute.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, it went away for me too, but it's seriously not me. All my dogs are sleeping.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
And I'm on my phone, so I've got isolation on. Weird. I hear it too. It sounds like someone's hitting a microphone.
Yeah. We might be sweeping the lows here on SPY, as we just shared. Multiple people look for this area to catch support, and on an hourly candle, let's say you could get the push down, hammer up. Where's the hammerhead going to be? Stuff like that. Now we could flush down 631, like for sure. You can get a giant wick. You can get a 4-hour candle, but holding this support on a macro level, like, you never know how that takes place. And even if you lose it, you have to then retest it. So, like, gun to my head, I would be waiting for calls on this falling wedge over like 635, 635.50. Already banked on puts, so it's kind of tough. I'm not saying we don't flush or whatever, but that's what I'm seeing. Yeah, FOMC minutes today. Yeah, I hate that. Arsenic says, why don't you see wicks or use wicks on the fibs? I think Arsenic's mic was messing up because he was trying to speak earlier and it didn't work. Yeah, falling wedge looking and not getting too much follow through here. Look back at Disney, back to opening print. So a little round trip on that. See if we catch support there. Get back up above, the EMAs here, and maybe if we get 117 again, we can long that. Amy's chart was nice. Where's Ash? Yeah, see how. Nice, Chaz.
I think Tesla's going to come down to about 308 area. I really do.
Yeah. Under 320. I have 312. I have a zone from 312 to 310. I mean, it's just not curling at all since last week, Wednesday. It was sideways and then down. That 340 rejection yesterday was really indicative, man. The PLTR got stopped flushing. I think it just got too expensive to short. So, stuck a little bit there. See if SPY can get over this 634.43 with some new hourly candles here. Well, we're halfway through the 7 a.m. one. Yeah, IWM trying to get the curl. SPY trying to get back over that support we all posted a little bit ago. I think we had about 96 people in here and another 55, 60 on Discord listening in real time. If you guys want to listen in real time, it's on the Discord stage with no delay. Not that we're trading too quickly right now, but that delay bothers me. Daily fibs on SPY. Perfect. Yeah, needs over that spot that Shebang just posted. Yep. He's such an amazing analyst.
Sorry, guys. I'm hanging out. I'm just still holding this short side runner. 23,008.
Yeah.
The target on NQ. Looks like the sell-off is coming back a little bit. Again, keep dragging down my stop loss. We didn't even get back up to 23,169 before it started selling off again. But yeah, we'll see what happens here. This could just continue to melt like yesterday. Like KT, like we were saying in pre-market, like I didn't catch that full move yesterday, but damn if I'm not going to let it get by me today.
Exactly.
So, good point.
Yeah, I have just on that first kind of support catch, 23,177. We didn't even challenge it right here. If you want to give it some room, 23,180 maybe, 185. Your trail hasn't even touched that, so.
Yeah, my trail was at 23. It was at 23,180 before.
Okay.
Now I have it dragged down to this next area we popped up to. Where is it at now? It's at 23,161 right now.
Yeah. So then if the falling wedges keep falling, you're still in shorts. If you're not in shorts, it's like you're waiting.
I always give myself a few points above the wick just for slippage,
Yeah. Smart.
Because, again, I've been burned too many times.
Yeah, I was trading SPX a couple years ago. I haven't traded it for over a year, just lottos here and there. But what made me get off of it was I caught a nice move. I was up about 38%. I don't remember if it hit 40. I think it hit 40, and I tried to market sell. And I sold at like a 3% loss. And I was like, what the hell? And I looked back at the 1 minute chart, and it just wicked right before I pressed sell. And I was like, holy shit. I mean, it was brutal. And so to be right and then still end up wrong, I was like, dude, what do I need here? SPY 0 days are fast enough.
No,
So,
yeah, exactly.
yeah, lesson in slippage.
Yeah. That's when I talk about people, like when people talk about linking funded accounts. I'm like, look, if you're trading 10 micros, there's plenty of money to be made here. Like, I don't know what you're trying to do. Like, and if you have a 100K account, you can do 15, 20 of them. It's like you're trading minis basically at that point. So it's like you can link them if you want, but I mean, until you can handle that account and that size, what are you thinking? You know?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
It's like there's plenty of money to be made with 5 to 10. I trade 5 to 10 micros. I had 7 this morning, and we're hitting $1,000 easily. So it's like, come on, what are you mad at?
Yeah.
So I just posted this kind of falling wedge on SPY. I'm just watching to see if we clear out the low of days and what the reaction is here on this candle. But yeah, we're definitely just kind of slow moving right now. Just waiting for the next move.
Yep. And Qs is kind of moving lower here on the candle body. SPY as well. So after yesterday, I won't be shocked if the falling wedges have that weak breakout and then continue lower. It doesn't mean I'm full bear, but the trend and structures have broken to the bear side, just the way it is. I'm a bull, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to follow the structure that the market's giving us. Q just made a new low a day. As I mentioned, Tesla under that 318.19. Now we're at 315.
I heard that. Hi, Dad. Hi, Dad.
Yeah.
That was cute.
She's in middle school, and she's
Aw.
been ready for middle school since she was in kindergarten. So
I got one of those. I can relate. I had one of those.
yeah.
Are they back at school yet?
Oh yeah. Been a couple weeks.
Okay.
So that Carbon Stone is golfing in the Canada rain. I remember seeing those golf umbrellas, and I'm like, who golfs in the rain? And this guy was like, you must not be a golfer. I was like, no. I like it, not enough to do it in the rain. Day after the rain, yeah. Someone said I can't golf in the sun. Oh, he goes, I can't golf in the sun. Golfing in the rain is even worse. That's funny. This, you guys know Sebastian Maniscalco. He one time was like, yeah, these guys in Chicago growing up would be on their motorcycles and it's raining, and I'm thinking, holy crap, you know. And he said he rolled down his window one day and he goes, hey man, you wish it. He said, what did he say? Do you wish it wasn't raining? Oh, he said, do you wish you had a car? And he said, nope, just wish it wasn't raining.
That's a good perspective of it.
And he was like, there you go.
Come on.
PLTR lower. You absolutely had to get
Princess, come on.
pop. You had to get in on the pop, and you just said, hey, I'm shorting PLTR no matter what, for the cons to not be stoked.
Guys, possible bounce spot to look out for on SPY is between 632.60 and 632.15. Bit of a left behind gap there, but that's also the area of the 0.5 on the fib level.
That entire time since market open, my Wi-Fi did not reset. Can I get a round of applause? Oh, we don't have the Discord sounds on X. Shit.
So am I securing my frontier puts, Emma?
Yeah, you are. They still haven't been here.
Wow, that's
They're
crazy.
coming tomorrow.
Dodge, your mic is just horrific.
It's still bad? Okay, yeah. This is my desktop one. Let me try and switch. I might have to drop and come back in through mobile, but it's yeah. I don't know how much longer we're gonna be on.
Hey, fix your ghetto ass mic.
I mean, what kind of mic do you have? Is that Dodge? What kind of mic do you have?
Sounds
No,
like
this is just the old Apple mono mic plugged into my desktop.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta get yourself a Yeti mic. I have a mic, a mini Yeti that I don't use. I offered it to someone else. I forgot who and never sent it, but I'm totally gonna send it to you.
Yeah,
DM
thanks.
me your
Yeah,
address.
just
Or
like
I have
those
KT's address.
pierogies.
I have other stuff I'm sending KT. I'll send it to KT.
We're still waiting on those pierogies you were saying.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
exactly.
ate
Still waiting
those,
on those
so F
damn
off.
pierogies, man.
All right, let
Yeah,
me drop
those
off.
didn't get.
I'll hop back on.
I didn't feel like doing the dry ice and all that noise. I was like, yeah, I got lazy.
yeah, that's a whole.
I did send something to KT though. He should be getting it any time.
I'm almost starved clear to death waiting on those pierogies. Just so you know.
I
Clown me. I deserve it, guys. I
we're
tease
probably
all
not
you
gonna
with
get
how
them
great
until the
they are.
retreat.
I teased all you. I told you all how wonderful they were. I deserve it. You can't tell a group of grown men how great a food is and then leave them hanging. I know that. Yeah, I've had like pretty much. I'm on Apple AirPods now, so don't compare it to this. But I've used like pretty much every mic, and the Yeti mics are the best. And then you get it like you got to get a boom on it. You've got to get like a screen on it so you're like the P's and the S's don't pop. That's really important.
Yeah.
And then yeah, that's what I use in all my streams. So, and I think they sound pretty damn good. I have the Yeti Blue, and I've got a couple Yeti minis.
The mic I have was cheap. It was probably, I don't even know if it was $20. It's called the Audio Pro. I mean, I've
heard about those.
Yeah. I think, is Amy doing the dishes or something?
Yeah, I had my. Oh, you can hear that?
Oh yeah, you can hear your dog.
Why isn't my isolation on right now?
Not on.
Damn, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah, I'm making my greens. I make them every morning around this time. But usually you guys don't hear it, so it must be Discord suppression better than the X suppression. It was not me peeing. It was definitely water.
No, we heard a sink. It's a sink. Swipe from the top to try to toggle it. Sometimes it's per the app. It's kind of dumb.
I have not slept either. My dog had the worst night ever. I don't know what's going on with her.
Oh, really?
So,
it's terrible.
She's like itchy. She won't stop pacing, itching, pacing. I think she either got stung by a bee or she's got something going on with her skin. She's okay. She just kept me up all night. All right, let me mute so I don't blow you out with the sink again.
Swipe from the top. Lordy. Okay. Tesla. Little 315 dip. UPS now looks like a double top with yesterday's high, and Friday, August 15th's low. Let's see, IWM still falling wedges here. Oh yeah, PLTR, dude. It's might even get the one.
Yeah. We had a short report come out too over the weekend, Monday morning. So Citron put out Citron's scammy, but they always they hit it hard. So they said it's worth 40. So that's 6. So we officially have touch now our 50% retrace from the correct chart. I have to edit it out and post too. Thank you for catching that, Arsenic.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I'm like, why is she not using the wicks there?
Yeah, it's like shifted on me and I didn't realize it. So
Wasn't sure if I was wrong, you was wrong.
nope. Always you use Wix on fibs. Always 100%. And then any support structure, I want the most touch points possible. I will draw through every single wick if it means I'm going to have 12 touch points instead of 3. So
Yeah.
absolute opposite with that. I know KT agrees with that one too.
Yeah.
Most touch points.
Well, we're gonna have a little trend line course soon where we're gonna go over that.
I love it.
True. Yeah. That's gonna be nice.
And
Yeah.
how to
Hell yeah.
actually
When you get
incorporate those into the trend lines.
When you get the flash, like the impulse candles up and down, and they don't hold, just draw right through it like it didn't happen. If it doesn't have that, reversal, like a swing high or low on it, it's just an anomaly.
Yep. 100%. So 633.14 is exactly the 50% retrace from the relative lows from beginning of August to all-time highs, which is this is like the most important fibs for like day trading, this or that, because we're talking about the low from 8-1, which was a pivot point, a reversal point. For me, like I want break-in structure. I want downtrend to turn into uptrend. That's where I'm drawing my trend lines. Like you can draw a trend line every base of every 4-hour candle. There could be like 8 4-hour candles in a row that line up, and that's great. But if it's within a chop range, it's lower on my list of importance than where something actually reverses, where it goes from downtrend into uptrend. So that's why I drew the fibs the way I did. So from 8-1 to our all-time high, 646.19, we are exactly at 50% retrace at 633.11. So this is a major, major level here, guys. Major level. So just keep an eye out on that bad boy. And I should have seen it. I almost feel like kind of like a fool. There was
I actually
such a
had mine's
massive
wrong too. I had my top wrong. I just realized it.
I had a massive fair value gap on here that was like, oh, of course we dumped through that. So
Yeah,
yeah, it's a
we
big,
dumped
this is
right.
like do
You're
or
speaking
die.
of that one where from like 638 to 636.
Yep.
We're kind of sitting in one right now, actually, that we halfway filled in the pass, but it didn't get a complete fill. It's from about 630, 633.70 down
Yeah.
to 632.38.
So KT, I am going to do a 1-minute trading like kind of lesson, and then I'm going to do a fair value gap day trading lesson. I said like this is what a fair value gap, but that's like kind of the next step of what I want to do. And one lessons we're gonna do in Discord. So join. I'll do it in the next 30 days, free trial. You'll get this lesson if you join, everybody listening, is how to implement fair value gaps with your fibs to really get that extra layer of protection. Because with the fair value gaps, I use the 5-minute and then just it'll be good. It'll be good. So I've got some stuff I'm gonna teach. Then the 1-minute. Those will be my next two little classes. Maybe one Friday. We'll see. Usually do them on Friday after my stream.
I just want to point something out, guys. I've been trading SPX a while, and we're now down 66 on SPX. And I remember I back tested it, and it's like a 90% chance if we get to down 65, it does tag minus 100 on SPX. Not saying it's going to, but just something to keep in mind.
That is an awesome, awesome little tidbit there. Thank you for that. I had no idea. That's interesting. Are we playing? I mean, if you look at the daily SPY too, are we playing out of Head and Shoulders? Are we gonna come all the way down to what 620, and then make a shoulder? I mean, that could be coming down our pipe too. We'll see.
Well, yeah, and just looking at the daily volume shows, the next big peak is down at 623, so another 10 points down.
I'm gonna jump off this one, guys. I gotta let the dogs out and stuff. If you're still on in a few minutes, I'll be back. Awesome. Can't wait to see this and join it weekly, KT.
Hell yeah, sounds good.
Yup. We're just kind of fading here slowly.
I know.
Like every,
I'll be back, guys.
yeah. I want to speak. I'm not.
Guys, if you're wondering why we're not taking any trades, that's because there's not shit to take right this moment. If you're taking a trade, you're forcing things right now.
Yeah. It's just, the runners from earlier, okay. IWM lower, and, we're obviously fading here. We're fading under that support we said, but just because we're at support doesn't mean you're getting in calls. You're still waiting for strong candles, which we haven't gotten at all.
There's no volume either.
Yeah. So just drawing a line from, watch, I'll draw this. I have 6 through 287. But you need more than one candle to get long. So yeah, under Sherbang's lines are just, it's still very slow though. I think the market's probably waiting for the FOMC minutes. I don't know. It's usually a nothing burger. I hate speculating on why it's flat because we just don't know. On SPY under 63443, I'm definitely bearish. $6,900 by DGN in the main chat. Holy crap. All right. Hour and a half. I think I'm going to call it. Thank you guys for being here.